snaps the bird's neck in half, and then rips its head off, and blood is flying everywhere.
That's right.
Hey, man, what's up, though? Hoover's Believe It or Shot.
He cut. Yay! That's right. We're here playing Hoover's Believe It or Shot. We're here with my boy Enzo.
Let's go.
He's usually the one that catches some foul play on camera, but today's the day where I get to. Yay! So if you don't know the rules, here's the rules. I'm going to read him a statement. It could be a question, and it could be true. It could be false. If he gets it wrong, he will pick a letter, and whichever letter that could be, it could be filled with these drinks right here. We're keeping him blindfolded. To keep his senses kind of, assorts, because you don't know what's going in your mouth. Normal Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? So, are you? How you feeling about this, Enzo? Are you feeling confident?
No, this is awful. I feel sick, bro. I feel sick. I feel super sick. I ain't gonna lie.
So you guys can't see it on. You guys can't see it on camera. We got a tarp laid out. And
I feel super sick.
When the tarp came out, he goes, "Oh, this is serious."
This is for real. We're gonna do it though. It's for the viewers. It's for Hoover's house. Let's go.
All right. Statement number 1. Snakes can predict earthquakes.
True.
Well, got that one right. Give him a round of applause. Humans can distinguish over 1 trillion different smells. Do you believe that?
I feel like I'm just gonna go with true.
Got that one right. Good job. Humans can catch warts from frogs.
True.
False. That's a myth.
What? What?
Yep, it's one of those myths.
No, bro. When I was a kid, I got a wart from a frog. What are you talking about? That's why I was so confident in my answer. What? Are you serious?
I'm very serious.
Oh my gosh, bro. I got a wart on my hand I picked up a frog and got a wart on my hand from where it peed on me. Oh, man, that's some bullshit,
You
dog.
guys are weird. Here you go.
It's
Don't
cold.
If you smell it, it's going to hurt you. And if you can guess the 2 things in it, I will drink it.
What is that? It's chunky.
Ew, what is it? It's chunky?
It is now. Oh my God, where did you
You okay? Are you okay? What is happening? Do you have a guess on what those were?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Coffee creamer and minced garlic. You need a real drink? You need some water?
No, I'm good. Dude, that was disgusting.
Dude, y'all put so much garlic in there. Disgusting.
Dude, it was chunky. It was.
Welcome to an episode of Hoover's House with my good friend Enzo Denali. And
Let's go, man.
He's done
Hoover's house.
He's done some amazing things. I technically have only hung out with him at video shoots because he Googled me and he won't let me come over his house. But no, we're gonna learn. I'm excited to learn a lot about you because I don't know that many personal things, and hopefully we can get down to the real Enzo.
The real Enzo.
What you drinking on?
Just a little beer. Just a little.
Little beer, dude.
Yeah,
It's
beer.
8 a.m. right now.
Dude, it's not 8 a.m.
Since we're not live, I can do that. That's kind of fun. It's 8 a.m. No, and you like beer?
Nah, yeah, definitely. Like, I don't drink a lot though. It's a lot of times it's just like spur of the moment. I'm at the gas station. I'm like, I'm gonna grab a beer, and it's like
A chelada at 4 a.m.
Yeah, right.
I love gelatos though.
So it'll really be like so I'll probably drink like maybe like a couple times a month, just because of like my past and stuff like that. I know I'll get carried away, so I try to limit myself and be conscious of like what's going on and make sure that I'm conscious that okay, I'm drinking. I don't need to take it too far.
And you ever had any problems drinking?
No, not as far as drinking. So like, as whenever I was a little bit younger, probably about 10 years ago, like I had a bad drug addiction. And so
Wait, how old are you now?
I'm 29.
Okay. 19, 20,
19,
21.
maybe a little bit before the 18, around the area, you know, where everyone's kind of
Going hard.
yeah, everyone's going hard and stuff. And
I got a DUI at 21.
damn,
Oh, dude, when they
I'm thankful to not have a DUI. But yeah, so whenever I kind of cut back on doing drugs and stuff like that, I kind of picked up drinking, and it turned from one addiction to another. So the drinking used to be a problem too. So now that I'm at the point that I'm at, I think also it's part of getting a little bit older too. You know,
Yeah,
when you get a little bit
absolutely.
older, and it's
did you feel like you had to grow up fast?
yeah, for sure. Like
Oh, I guess the reason I say that is like, I guess different stages. Like, I feel like I was late, dude. I was so late at like adulting that
yeah,
when it came to drinking, it took me a little bit longer to say, hey, time to get shit together.
yeah. So
So
you know,
gotta
my first drink, I remember, I was young, and like, you know, I remember we were, my grandparents used to have a place out in Colorado, and we'd go out there as kids and visit, you know, during the summer when we were out of school and stuff. And I remember I went to my mom and I said something. I was like, "Hey, Mom, I'm thirsty. I need something to drink."
Yeah.
And she gave me some box wine. So
I mean,
like,
that's an adult juice.
it was a
Adult
little bit
juicy
though.
juice.
It wasn't like, yeah, it was a little bit though. It wasn't like a lot, but it was like, it tasted terrible. Like I was like, ew, this is not like Kool-Aid. This is not any of that. It wasn't what I should have been drinking.
It was tardy, probably a little tardy.
I remember it being bitter.
Yeah,
it was like real bitter. Yeah. And so like I was young, and like the first time I ever drank alcohol, which like I said, it wasn't a lot. It was like probably a little bit in a glass, you know, but still it was like that was, and then
What'd you do? Go do some domestic violence after that? What?
no,
What happened?
It just tasted so bad. It was just hard to drink. Like, you know.
You just went back to your Ninja Turtles. You're like, fuck this.
Yeah, like just,
Donatello, I need some answers, bro.
man, like as a kid, you're thinking like, give me like a Capri Sun, or like, you know what I'm saying, or like some juicy juice or something,
Or
not a cup of wine.
What are some of the kids like that bug juice?
Yeah, something.
That sugar water.
Yeah, something like that. Other than
Dude, I hope my legs are not in this shot because I am riding on these shorts. Am I showing?
Group shot, yeah.
Fuck me. God. This is-
And the little snow guy yesterday.
it's not funny. Fuck
no,
me.
it's good.
No, okay, so you're in Tulsa.
Yeah, so I was born and raised in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's where you know, all the music started. My mom, I don't know if you remember those TV channels. I forgot what they were called, but you could buy stuff. You call the number, and then you could buy stuff off the
Like QVC?
yes,
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So that's where I got my
But
first
wait,
drum.
there's more.
Right. That's where I got my first drum set ever when I was about 3.
Really?
My mom bought a broken. It didn't have a bass drum. Like, well, it did, but it was like busted. She bought a busted mini drum kit, and that was my first drum set ever whenever I was 3 years old. And so,
We're not gonna
yeah,
take it.
basically, but it was probably like way worse than that.
Yeah.
It was, it's like ting 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 ting, or me hitting one thing,
Yeah.
hit me slamming one drum. But you know, I made it work, and then like that's kind of what sparked my mom was real encouraging to us as kids to make music. You know, she always and she
Was she
played,
a musician?
She played I forgot it's a I forgot what it's called, but it's like a lay down. It's like 4 strings and it lays down.
A lap steel?
No,
A dulcimer?
dulcimer. That's what it is. Yeah, dulcimer.
Pow, Guitar Center, thanks.
That's what.
That's where I learned that from.
That's what she used to play that, and like actually there was a funny story. There was a guitar store in Tulsa, and we went there to enter like a little like contest or whatever.
Mhm.
And in the contest, like, you know, you write your name down on a thing and you put it in a hat, and like there's like a huge circle of people, and they say, "Hey, who wants to pull out of the hat?" And I was like, "Hey, I do." And I pull it out, and it's our name.
No way.
So like, I'm like, we won, and my mom's like, "Shut the fuck up." She was like, "Shut up." And, like, can I
Your
curse
mama
on
was
here?
sounding like she was real. She was
Yeah.
she's an
curse
OG.
on here? Is that
Yeah, you
shit?
curse on
okay.
here.
Okay. Yeah. She was like, "Shut the fuck up." She was like, this looks rigged. Like, now I was like, we won. They're like, I pull the winning ticket, and like that looks sketchy. You know,
It's like
we won
yelling.
this,
Like yelling bingo on the first number.
yeah, right. So yeah, we.
So what'd you win?
Like a $500 guitar. Yeah, like an acoustic guitar. Yeah.
Nice. Probably like a sweet Yamaha.
Yeah, it was like it was like
Yamaha. No, Yamaha makes great acoustic guitars.
It was something normal. Like it was just a regular guitar. In the 4th grade, I wore a size 12 shoe, and like it was like, I was a big kid. Like, so
Jesus.
I didn't have too much problems.
What grade?
In 4th grade,
Are they still the same size?
I wear a size 13 now, so it barely.
Dude, I bet you are slanging rope, my guy.
Bro, this is the thing is like there were I had growing pains so bad whenever I was younger. I had this time where I had growing pains so bad that like my whole body hurt. I remember it being probably one of the worst pains ever. Like I have stretch marks on my knees from like just growing so fast, like
Holy
aggressively
shit.
fast.
What?
Yeah. So that was crazy. I remember there were times I couldn't even go to school because the growing pains were so bad, and in my feet I couldn't walk because it would just hurt so bad. And like we went to the doctor about it, and you know there was really nothing we could do. You know, I was just growing like crazy. I don't know what made me grow like
They
that.
can't
But
like shrink you.
yeah,
I mean, I guess they could put those like bind your feet.
yeah,
Like
it's
little, I don't even want to say the.
yeah. And by the way, living in the ghetto, if you have a pool, you're solid. Like
You're the man.
you're the man. You're the man. So everyone like.
You get the best barbecue,
Yeah, everyone's
and you
trying
didn't
to
even have to cook it.
everyone's trying to come to your house to swim. So also the other thing that helped is my dad. He put a basketball goal in like cement in front of our house, and and so everyone would come to our house to play basketball because we had the only goal. No one had a goal, but then it got so crazy that the city made us take it down. And like you got to think, this is a bad neighborhood, and everyone's
The
coming here.
community's coming together. No bad shit's going down for real. Well,
no.
I mean, naked people.
But it was like a lot. It was a lot of the kids, and like it was something for people to do because there was nowhere really close by to play, other than there was a church that was close by that everyone would go to play. But that's only on Wednesdays, and so everyone would come over there to play basketball and shoot around and stuff. And the city sent us an ordinance to take it down, and then that transformed into now we're doing front yard boxing. So
we're on property.
Yeah.
City.
So it went from we were playing basketball, it went from that to front yard boxing and tackle football on concrete street.
What do y'all? This is like the hardcore decathlon where you just gotta like
Dude, it was rough.
Swim, fight,
Yeah,
play basketball.
Oh, you gotta be on your shit. And then the thing is, like, there's a lot of gang violence too. Oh shit. I'm like, they're like yelling at me because they were like, hey, get over here. And I was like, no. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And like, so I'm like already like worried. Like, I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Because
get in a store.
Prior to this, I went to a library. I used to go to this church, and I went to this library, and there was about like 5 dudes in the bathroom just posted up, some ghetto dudes, and they jacked me for my wallet that had nothing in it, and fucked with me.
Like, my motherfucking library card, dog.
Dude, I didn't have.
I got to return Goosebumps in 2 days. Right?
You know what I'm saying? Like I had one of them chain wallets, and they jacked me for my chain wallet. They ripped it off me. I was sick, bro. I was sick, and so I start taking off, and they catch up to me quick. Boom! All I remember is I was running. Boom! And then boom! All of a sudden I get tugged back by my backpack. It got slammed to the ground. Kicked the shit out of me.
Them boys are fat. They were fast, I guess.
Yeah.
And you had adrenaline too.
Oh, dude, I was so like, I'm not gonna lie.
What was in the backpack?
Nothing. It was just like probably like
my Trapper Keeper. It said,
I mean,
Lex Luthor.
Nah, I mean it was probably like I don't know what I used to keep in that backpack, but I had little stuff, like random stuff. Like I had like they yanked me down, and all I remember is they just started hitting the shit out of me, punching me, kicking the shit out of me, and bro, like fucked me up like bad, like. And like, dude, I just remember like I couldn't breathe my whole time walking back home. Like, and they just, like they don't give a shit. They kicked the shit out of me just for nothing. Like, didn't take nothing from me. Those weren't even that hard. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You know what? Security.
security.
Hey,
No.
if you need to answer it, you can.
We'll put him on the podcast.
Yeah, who is it?
This is my boy Cal Deal. We're on the podcast.
Hey, what up,
right
Cal? You're on Hoover's. Hey, you're on Hoover's house right now. Show me your nipple. He did. He did.
Hey, you want something for the podcast?
Yeah. Put him on the mic. Get.
Real quick. Ready to hear this? So I work at a veterinary hospital. 7 years, I've seen a lot of crazy shit. Today, I just saw the most crazy shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Guy calls in, wants to know if we can euthanize his bird. Unfortunately, the doctor that was in today don't euthanize birds. So the guy says, okay, whatever. He ends up driving up to our clinic. The receptionist answered. He said, y'all euthanize the bird or I'm going to snap its neck. He says, I'm sorry, we told you we don't euthanize birds, so you need to take it to the other hospital. What's the guy do? He stands up. We're curbside, so we're still not open to the lobby. He stands up to our front window, stands on the bench, snaps the bird's neck in half, and then rips its head off. And blood is flying everywhere. Our clients are peeling off that we're sitting there waiting for their dogs. And he looks at us, flips us off, and says, fuck you, motherfuckers.
Oh,
Dude,
my
that
gosh.
was the best story, dude. Thank you. We're not live, but it's definitely going in. That was, dude. Thank you, Cal.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's my boy
was
Cal Deal.
It was the wildest shit I've ever seen, bro.
Goodness. All right, we got to say bye to your
Yeah.
boy. That was hilarious, though.
I'm gonna get back to you later. We're gonna finish this podcast. Really good story, dog. All right.
Hey, give that man a shout out again one time.
Yes,
What's
sir.
his name?
My boy Cal Deal. Calvin.
Shit.
That was hilarious. Yeah.
What could artists do make not your job easier, but what could they do just to make the process a whole lot better?
Be on time.
That's it, right?
Literally be on time and be serious about like what you want to do and what you're doing. Like
Nutmeg can become an hallucinogenic if consumed in large quantities. You want to talk to the mic? You scared to it?
No, it's my bad. I'm fucked up after that one shot. Golly. I'm gonna say true.
Got it right. While sleeping, you cannot smell anything.
Oh my gosh, I don't know this one. No, but I've been woken up by fire that I smelled something. While sleeping, you can smell something.
That's false because
Damn
if you
it.
smell it, you're awake.
Oh my god.
So,
I love how I just explained that. I was like, no, there was one time that I did wake up and I
that's why when you were going that, I was like, yeah. Uh-huh. Do tell.
Fuck. All right, let's go with T. Dude, that other one was awful. Dude, this smells like eggnog.
Are your lips burning?
What the fuck is that?
What do you think it is?
I have no idea.
Give me two guesses. You can do it while you're throwing it.
Oh, that's not good. What is it? Dude, no.
That was strawberry jelly and shrimp boil Creole juice.
Ew.
Everything is up.
Dude, my mouth is like numb. Why is my mouth numb?
Back you up.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I can't feel my tongue.
Yeah.
I did. Should I not have swallowed it? I swallowed it.
He swallowed it.
I swallowed it too.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I feel like I need to throw this up, make myself throw this up.
Okay, here. Oh.
Fucking awful. I feel fucking awful.
Creole disaster.
Putting vinegar on a cut will make it heal faster. You believe that, Enzo Denali?
It cleans it, so no, I don't think it makes it heal faster though.
He's correct. It's sugar. Broccoli is a flower. You believe that?
They call it broccoli florets, which is a type of flower.
Okay,
So,
sure, get that.
It
It'd be
it is a vegetable.
Is it?
No, it is a vegetable. I used to work in the produce department.
So,
It's a vegetable, but they call them broccoli florets, which is so no, broccoli's not a flower.
broccoli is a flower because of broccoli florets, like you stated a second ago. Push. Go down to the legs. Down to the legs. Oh God, it's beer me. You know what, guys? Give Enzo a round of motherfucking applause. We are gonna call Enzo. Take the blindfold off. We are gonna call it. What do you think that was?
I have no idea.
That was pickle juice and maple syrup.
Ooh,
That sounds like a protein.
sick.
Like I know
that was sick,
our buddy Bear,
dude.
who
That
also puked like as you did, probably drinks this for breakfast.
you know what that honestly felt like in my mouth was like fucking sex lube or something. It felt like sex lube in my mouth, and so I started feeling like, what is this? I'm like, this
Wait! If Enzo's
It felt
sex
so
lube
slimy.
smells like pickle juice and maple syrup,
No, I couldn't smell nothing.
Oh, yeah.
No, after the shrimp boil thing, I can't taste or smell anything. Everything is gone. And
Dude.
so I just feel like this slimy stuff in my mouth, and I'm like, what is this? I'm like, this is bad.
oh, that was one
Oh
of
my
the.
gosh.
You got your last questions. Your last of your questions right. So your last one's gonna be Worcestershire sauce and White Claw. Yeah, I said that correctly. Worcestershire.
That one probably wouldn't have been as bad as some of those other ones.
I know that was your one going, and you didn't pick it.
Oh my gosh.
That
Holy
was
shit.
Hoover's Believe It or Shot.
God.
That was gross. Everybody, one more round of applause for my boy.
Appreciate you having me.
Thank you,
on the show.
Enzo. Wait, what was the worst one?
That crab boil one. The chunky one was bad too. The one with the chunks, whatever, the garlic, and whatever that was. But the crab boil was like, my mouth is still messed up.
And you said, hey, I'm gonna be good by my video shoot, right? Yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. I just can't taste nothing.
Well, thank you so much again, dude. Give me some love.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all having
You
me.
killed it.
Peace. All right. You're going to Brazil?
No, I'm not going to Brazil.
Oh,
but this dude,
you got to be ready.
in the green room earlier, I called it a green room. He told us a story about Brazil, and I want everyone to hear it, dude. What happened in Brazil?
Dude, Brazil. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff that happened. So
How long are your stay scheduled?
I was gonna be there for like I think 20 days or something. I'm gonna be there for about 20 days. I got a documentary to film, and we're filming a music video with my mentor and my good friend Jimmy Petty. Like,
Okay.
he's in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame here in Alabama. So, and he's the one that took me to Brazil to do the project. And we have Mr. Thompson out there, lives in Brazil now, and so he throws these 10-day parties.
Tell me.
That shit doesn't
So you got
actually
your
work.
gear. You're in Brazil.
No, I didn't make it to
Oh
Brazil.
yeah, you're still in
So
Miami.
I leave Miami and get to Sao Paulo. Now check this out. I didn't know that when you get into Sao Paulo, there's nobody that speaks English and there's no signs in English. I missed my flight. And when I missed my flight, I was so upset. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, this is already going to be the worst trip ever. Eventually, my boy, because he was flying from Alaska, so he flew from Alaska and finally meets me in Sao Paulo, and we get there around the same time. He helps me figure out, we call because he knows about all this stuff and how to get on the Wi-Fi, and he knows how to do it. I didn't know. So we got my plane ticket situated. I'm like, and I see him leave, and I'm just like, damn, son. I'm like, this is it.
Baby,
Like,
come back.
yeah, like type of deal. And so I get on my plane. He gets there like an hour before me because they were like, his was at like 8. His flight was at like 8 o'clock, and mine was at like 9. So
Okay.
it was like an hour apart. But the plane ride is like from here to Atlanta. It's like an hour. It's just like quick, but you got to go from an international airport to a regular airport. So we get there, and he comes to pick me up. Well, they lost my bags with all my equipment in it. I lost every piece of video equipment I had except for my camera. And this is my biggest problem too. I didn't tag it with my name and stuff on it. So they have no way to know what bag is mine. I'm asking them for it. And then back to square one, they don't speak English. So but I have Wi-Fi now that I'm paying for. You got to keep paying for it to keep the Wi-Fi. It's not like you pay for it once and you got Wi-Fi. You got to keep paying for it for a certain amount of time.
Did you Google how to tag your suitcases with your name?
No,
on it?
that was past, dude. Like that was done.
Just kidding.
I was using Google
Jeez.
Translate to talk to these people. And so eventually,
Shout out Google Translate though.
oh, for sure. Like, dude, without that, oh man, I like.
Continue.
So eventually, they say your bags aren't here. Da da da. And I'm like, what? I'm like, are you serious? They're
Okay.
like, you know how we got wild squirrels and stuff? They
Yeah.
got wild dogs everywhere. It's crazy.
Lord.
But we got a message saying it's not safe to go right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like we did some night shots and we went down the beach. We walked all the way down the beach on Copacabana in
Was it awesome?
Rio. It was awesome. We're there. We're walking down and we're laughing. We're having a good time. We're like, dude, that was awesome, you know. And so when we walk around it, there's these girls sitting on the other side. So basically, you're forced to funnel into this trap.
That's called the honey trap.
The honey trap. So we come around, they jump on my friend instantly. You know, they boom, they surround him.
Oh, like for love? Like, hey!
Yeah, like they surround him though.
Oh.
Like, but like are trying to get on him, and like we don't know what's going on. It happens so fast. Like this is literally like this whole story is like 10 seconds. Like they went and jumped in the car real fast, and I was like, that was weird. I was like, bro, check your pockets, make sure you got all your stuff, because they were on him for real. They weren't really even on me. He's like, they got my money. So he runs. He goes on one side of the car. I was like, oh shit, they got his money. So I get on the other side of the car. We're trying to open the car doors. They're in a blacked out 4-door car. And by the way, they don't have any trucks there. Like I saw like one truck the whole time I was there. It's just all cars. So they're in the truck, or they're in the car, not the truck. I just said there's no trucks. They're in the truck now. No.
Yeah, continue, dog. You got it.
No, so he was on the side. Hey, give me my money. Da, 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 da. You got my money. So he jumps on the hood of the car. And he literally is on the hood of the car as they're driving off into the main road. They speed off into the main road, and he falls off the car. And he's like, man, shit, they got my money. Wasn't a lot of money though, because it was still like $100 US money, but it was like $500 and some dollars of their money, which is reals, which I actually have some. If you want me to show you, I got I got some.
Yeah, show it to me real fast. And
Yeah. So this is reals. This is Brazilian money. So
let me smell it.
Yeah. It's dirty, man.
It smells like that big girl. You paid her. She paid you back.
No. But yeah, they pickpocketed us quick. There was another night we were at a samba. And later that night, I was like, I need to put my camera somewhere safe. And when I left my friend, because I told him, I was like, bro, I don't feel safe with us staying out here with this stuff. We need to drop it off. When we're driving, though, we get to this bridge. And there's police everywhere. Boom. And I'm like, oh, man, what's going on over here? It looks like a DUI checkpoint type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
The police everywhere. They run up on the car fast, like with ARs out, put it in my face. And so the girl tells them what's going on. So she tells them that I have these gold chains and that we're just going to drop off the camera equipment. She tells them why I'm here, that I'm filming a documentary and a music video and stuff. And she says we're just going to drop it off to keep it safe. They want to see the gold chains. And so when she says they want to see the gold just to make sure, they think that we're kidnapping you.
Gold.
Here it is, gold. And he's like, it's like the Wild Wild West out there. Like, so.
But all the shots were worth it. You think it? All the shots you got?
100%. The music video's out now. It's
What's the name of the music video?
It's Workout by Jimmy Petty, Jimmy Tycoon.
You know what? We're going to put a clip of that
Yeah.
on here. I'll probably do that right now.
Rolling sweet tangerine, got distracted on my way to my kinfolk's house. Breathing a product, change my frequency, let the water flow infinitely. Now turn around small, everything's gonna work out. Work it out, work it out. Everything's gonna work out. Work it out, we can work it out. Everything's gonna work out. Work it out, we can work it out. Everything's gonna work out. Work it out, we can work it out. We can work it out, work it out. Here's an illustration of my conversation. Powerful demonstration with some focused meditation.